Mhm. It is April the 12th, 2025, and we are back again with another live a PSA announcement from the Department of Common Sense, where, yes, I am your official president. Let me turn this up, you all, so you can hear me can you hear me now? Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, yes, back with another PSA. Department of Common Sense, Ashe. Let's get right into the message. We already got it. The power of three. That's what we're gonna be talking about energetically. Okay, the power of three. Um, PSA announcement, real quick. Vigilance is the Lord's, not mine, and born again. Okay, vigilance is the Lord's, not mine, and born again. Okay, let's get right into this PSA of the power of three. Okay, power of three. We're gonna put that over there. Yeah, we'll put it right back up there. Power of three. Give y'all some information about the power of three, spiritually and witchy. Yeah, spiritually and witchy. Okay. We'll start with the we'll start with spiritual. Okay, we'll start spiritual and then we'll go into the other meaning of the power of three. We'll start with spirit first, okay? The power of three and what it means today, okay? The spiritual meaning of the power of three is the triad of creation, preservation, and destruction, or the interconnectedness of the body, the mind, and the spirit. Okay, that's the power of three. Okay, that's the creation, the preservation, and the destruction, or the interconnectedness of the body, the mind, and the spirit. Okay, that's the power of three. Also, universal symbols of the power of three is heaven, earth, and the waters. That's the power of three. Okay. Human existence is the power of three, is the body, the soul, and the spirit is the power of three. That's the three, the body, the soul, and the spirit. So you got to know you have a body, a soul, and a spirit. Okay. Also, in time, the power of three is the past, the present, and the future. The power of three. Okay. Also, the full cycle of life is three, it's birth, life, and death. Power of three. Also, in religion, the Holy Trinity in Christianity, in the Hindu, the Trumiti in Hindu, and the three jewels of Buddhism in Buddhism. Okay, that's the religion part. In harmony, it is no harmony, wisdom, and overstanding is also the power of three. And in Hegelian dialectic, is thesis, antithesis, and synthesis. Okay, that's in Hegelian dialectic. Okay, and also above all, it's about creativity, self expression, and the ability to manifest desires. Okay, that's the power of three. And like I said, this is the week that kissed, Judas kissed Jesus and washed his feet, and he knew the betrayal was coming. Okay, y'all remember that. He knew the betrayal was coming. Jesus knew that people do what people gonna do, and Jesus knew that too. Okay. And we just had to put that in the PSA. And now we're going to talk about spiritual meaning of three in that little witchy way. You know how y'all be trying to play in witchcraft and stuff. Okay. I took some notes for y'all, not for us. Okay. The power of three in witchcraft. Okay. Is specifically within the Wicca, which refers to the idea that any energy, whether positive or negative, that a person puts out into the world will be returned to them three times. You know, when y'all have these witchy minds, the stuff is going to be returned to y'all three times. Three. That's the power of three. Okay. This concept is also known as the threefold law. So y'all can Google that threefold law or the rule of three, which is not a universally held belief, but common among some Wiccans or other witches. Okay. Wiccan witches, whatever, bad witches, or whatever you're going to call that. Okay. It will be returned to the witch three times. So this is for you witches. They be doing all this dumb shitties. Yeah. It will be returned to the witch three times, a form of karmic reciprocity where actions have consequences and is meant to encourage ethical and mindful magical practice. So you're supposed to have ethical and mindful magical practice. Okay. So this is the magic that the witches have used and abused. Okay, nobody's accusing them of doing it. This is what they're doing. And it says the three witches called themselves the Weird Sisters. Okay, so when this witch actually started, it was three sisters, and they called themselves the Weird Sisters. Okay, so these Weird Sisters had children, and then they came back and had more children. So if you're weird, then you belong to the Weird Sisters. Okay, in the story, the witches in Macbeth, that was the Shakespeare Macbeth and stuff. Okay, anyway, Macbeth told him, now this is what these witches did to a lot of y'all men and stuff. Okay, the witches in Macbeth told him that he would become king and that no man born of woman can defeat him, and that he will not be vanquished until Birman Wood should come to the shame. They would say double, double, toll and trouble. That's what the witches would say. Then they set the plot. Now, this was the plot that they got. Okay, the same plot that they still use today. They set the plot in motion, granting Macbeth. So they was granting, just say, for example, President Trump or one of the governors, they was granting, and the witches was telling them, you're going to get it. All you got to do is hit it and never quit it, hit it, and all that. They set the plot in motion, granting Macbeth the prophecy that will lead him to his downfall. Like a lot of y'all men, tap in, men. A lot of your men, y'all done got tricked by the witches again. A lot of y'all men. They y'all sisters, y'all sister friends, your baby mamas that y'all let in that ain't again the end. Anyway, witches, slave, no, witches, shave women, oh, okay, my bad. It says witches, their karma, women, weaknesses like age, disease, and injury. So a lot of these witches, they don't even look the same. And I can call a few of y'all by name. But the game is they age. They look like they aged a lot. Then they get disease. So if you got a disease and it won't come out, that's what that witching shit was about. You know, when you do spells and stuff, it says disease, age, disease, and you will have an injury. And then it says over exertion. That means continuously doing witchcraft, continuously doing witchcraft, continuously doing witchcraft. It can. Exertion. It said exertion with magic can lead to fatigue and even death. So y'all witches, y'all killing yourself because it said it's going to lead to fatigue and even death. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Plotting to grant the prophecy that would lead to his downfall. So, whichever one of y'all men, I might have to say that again, y'all shouldn't listen to them witches again. Again, let me say that again. That's why I say some of these things are gonna come to an end because y'all gonna keep on doing it again and again and come back in and do it again. No, friend, it's the end for real. The power of three. Also, hold on, I got some more. Hold on. I wrote some more, baby. Hold on. Make sure it's on this one. Hold on, baby. I got some more. I got some more, man. Hold on. I wrote some more, and I wanted to let y'all know. I had some go, baby. I wrote some more. We need to know about this power of three. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Check. Let's see. Is it? Oh yeah, okay, this is it right here. Yeah, another subject that I wanted to bring up to you guys. Hold on. After we talk about the power of three, we're going to talk about ancestry. Yeah, incest. Yes, we're going to talk about that too. Because it's in the Bible and it's also was in Egypt book. Yeah, incest is in your Bible. And I'm going to give you a few places where, yeah, y'all still doing it down here. Okay. It says incest in the Bible. Incest was Lot's daughter and Lot. That was in Genesis 19 because the daughter was desperate for children after the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. And after wait a minute, after getting him drunk and then seducing him. Lot's daughters and Lot. They got him drunk and they seduced him. Okay, that's incest. Abraham and Sarah. Okay, Abraham married his half sister, the daughter of his father, but not of his mother. Okay, that was Genesis 11. Abraham and Sarah. Okay, incest. We're talking about incest. That y'all still do this mess. Incest. I'm telling you, it's in the Bible. Anyway, another one example. Nahor and Milcah, Nahor and Milcah. Abraham's brother Nahor married his niece Milcah, the daughter of his other brother Haran. I'm talking about the people in this land. So what I'm saying is you might be some kin to Abraham or Sarah, Lot and Lot's daughters, Nahor and Milcah. If y'all believe and do this incest and stuff. And then it says cousins in other relationships was Esau and Mahalat. This is in Leviticus 18-20. It's specific prohibition against incestuous relationships between parents and children, brothers and sisters, uncles and nieces and nephews. Now, this is what kind of had me confused because it didn't say that about the aunties too. And I'm like, why didn't it say it, boo? Because aunties do it too. I mean, but I guess, yeah. But it's Leviticus 18-20, specific prohibition against incestuous relationships between parents and children. So mothers sleeping with their sons and fathers sleeping with their daughters. Prohibits it. Brothers and sisters, uncles, nieces and nephews, and aunties, nieces and nephews, their sisters and brothers. Yeah, all that. Also, incest in Egypt, which was the first. That was like the first. Okay, so Egypt had incest too. But this is how the incest came through to a lot of you, okay? Because this is a different now. The incest in the Bible is just saying that this happened in the Bible with the incest. But this right here tell you why it happened. And I'm going to tell you why it happened in Egypt, okay? Anyway, it says incestuous unions, particularly among royalty, were a common practice, especially during Old and Middle Kingdoms. Believed that and justified that the pharaohs, as a god king, had the divine right. So they were saying that they had the divine right. This God divine told them to do that. They was lying. Okay. They justified that the pharaohs, the god kings, had the divine right to marry his sister and his daughter. Okay. And it was tolerated and even encouraged. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. It was tolerated and even encouraged by Roman officials in Egypt. Let me tell y'all one more time. Let me tell you something. I feel like Jim Carrey. Shout out to Jim Carrey. Let me tell you something. Anyway, it was tolerated and even encouraged. Who encouraged them? The Romans encouraged the Egyptians. So it was okay to sleep with folks. Anyway, and Egypt, it says this allowed Roman governors to pacify the population and weaken Egypt's status with its neighbors while causing resentment from the Jews, North Africans who viewed the practice as taboo. Okay? And then during Ptolemaic period, while Roman law, now Romans, their law was strictly prohibited incest. Okay? The Roman law, no, we don't sleep together, but they told the Egyptians to, persuaded them to, like, yeah, we'll get this to you. And that's how they got y'all to do the same fucking shit, but it's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. The Romans convinced the Egyptians, and like I said, some people don't even know they got that same Egyptian lineage now, but you're fucking around with your own kin people. It's sad. To me, it's sad. Anyway, Roman law strictly prohibited incest. The Roman officials in Egypt deliberately chose not to enforce these laws among local population, indulgent Egyptians, Greeks, and Native Americans. The moral implications. The practice of incest in ancient Egypt, particularly among the ruling class, just like now, all the people that power hungry and all that. This is the ruling class. The same story. This was in Egypt. This is the same story now. The same people who are among the ruling class raises moral and ethical questions about the relationship between religion, power, and family structures. Anyway, it was a significant number of genetic deformities and diseases within the royal family, including King Tut's lineage. That was the, I guess from doing it, they would come back with genetic deformities and diseases. So incest is going to cause diseases and infirmities with the deformities, my bad, with the next generation. The incest eventually will come out. diseases and deformities is what I'm talking about. By being convinced by somebody that prohibited 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 the incest in their lineage, but they convinced the Egyptians that it's okay for you Egyptians to do it, but us Romans are not. And nobody still ain't figured that out. It's okay, because sometimes the Romans still do it today, but it's not okay. Incest is not okay, baby. It's not. It's not okay. No matter if it's your niece, your brother, your sister, your mother, it's got to go away. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Cousins and a lot of these children been made from that too. Like people got to realize what they gonna do about the incest in these families. But yeah, definitely incest. It's in your Bible. Go ahead and check it out. Eventually, like I said, it has to come out. So if your family is about incest and stuff, whew, it's gonna be shocking to a lot of us. That's it. Yeah, whatever y'all say. And my back is okay. It can bend, yeah, but it ain't gonna break, baby. I'm good. Thank you. Anyway, let's go on to the power of 3 and see who that be. Worried about my back and me. We free, baby. We got a free back. We ain't got to worry about having lag and slag and be your back. Go ahead on, baby. Go ahead on. Anyway, let's see what's going on with the power of 3. When those messages like start coming to me, I know they got something to do with ancestry or the power of 3. Some of them talk about they want to put it on my back. Now we're gonna talk about this incest in your family. Matter of fact, yeah, where your back? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's see the power of 3. Like I said, it ain't me. It ain't me, baby. We fine, baby. We fine. Let's see who out here dying because they trying to be just so important right now on my shit. Go make you a channel, bitch. Girl, go make you some shit, baby. Go make you some shit. Because that ain't going to be it, baby. Not over here. That ain't going to be it, baby. That ain't going to be it. You got to be worried about incest and stuff. You worry about my back. My back. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about my back, baby. Your back probably big and shit. I'm quite sure that's a big back, bitch. I'm serious. Worry about my back and shit. Worry about your big bitch. I'm serious. The power of 3. Let's see. Let's see about this power of 3 and this ancestry. Ooh, wait. Power of 3. What's going on with the power of 3 right now in the energy? The power of 3. Here we go. Ooh, wait. Something we need to know. Mm-mm-mm. After these folks embarrassed, I ain't gonna do this no more. I'm seeing all the shame and shit. Motherfuckers ain't gonna be laughing about that. Nope. Nope. What's the power of 3? We got 1 folded up. Power of 3. Okay, we only had 1 folded up. Power of 3. Hold on. Somebody trying to hide on me. Hold on. Somebody was peeping back. Yeah, they wasn't hiding. It was toe up though. Yeah, power of 3. We got a Catholic church. The power of 3. Mm-hmm. Ancestry and the power of 3. Let me put that in there. Anyway, officials set it up for money. Ancestry. Didn't I just tell you the Romans told them they officials set it up for money? Same Romans and shit. Like I said, y'all got the government, same Romans and shit. There you go, baby. That's why I say God don't miss nothing, whether you miss my back or not. Child, somebody gonna get their ass out. I'm serious. When the decision is made, don't look back. The power of 3 and incest. Matter of fact, I ain't looking back, baby. Worry about my back. It said don't look back. Remember you said don't look back. What's wrong with your back? Being your back. Don't look back. That's the only thing wrong with my back. I ain't looking back, baby. It says he abuses corpse and he's a bone collector. Power of 3 and ancestry. Why I say, child, that's how I be. Make up fake pages and shit. Mother sleeping with the son. Ancestry. That's the one. Over here talking about somebody back. The mother sleeping with the son, baby. The power of 3 and ancestry. Remember that we was talking about? Okay, I'm just making sure y'all see when these cards come out what we talking about. Now, if God know what I'm talking about, and y'all, child, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Mother sleeping with the son. Like I said, this wheel gonna be done. regardless. I'm talking about for real, heartless. It's gonna be done regardless. Closure is your choice. I don't need no closure, baby. I don't need none from nobody. We closed already. We closed. I'm serious. We closed. It's you making the decision to live your life. It's not something that they can give or will give you. It's closure. A lot of people feel like you have to have closure. Well, I used to think like that too, and I'm like, no, just get over it, boo. Cause some people ain't got ugh, the decency to. Let me just say that, and that's why I say closure. Sometimes just leave it where it's at, baby. Closure is your choice, and I have chosen to be closing. Yeah, I already made my decision, baby. I'm good. He's married and to your family, but don't like y'all. That's why I say y'all have to watch who y'all say y'all married to, okay? And ain't nobody trying to take nobody home away that don't like y'all no way. So what is about? Somebody married into the family but don't like y'all. Mobsters. We talking about the power of three and ancestry. Mobster, but y'all mobsters though. How you a mobster but you touching on children? So this is what the new mobsters and stuff do. I'm asking Gangsta Boo and you and two. Listen, this is what they do. The mobsters touch on the children and shit too. I guess, baby. Mobsters. Mm-mm-mm. Love some more. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Child. 4,000 innocent Native Americans died on the Evil Trail of Tears. Y'all might want to Google that. Evil Trail of Tears. And that's why I'm here. Yeah. Anyway, it should be taught in history. The Evil Trail of Tears. And then y'all come back years after years and still think it's going to be an evil. Y'all ain't even paid for this yet. Like it's a lot of shit that a motherfucker ain't even got back, and y'all still adding on to that. Like that's whack. Like come on, man. For the 4,000 innocent, mm-hmm, gotta be paid too. And that was two. It's gotta be paid too. All this shit do. It don't matter who you and y'all try to be, but ain't none of y'all no mobsters to me. Ain't gonna never be. No, ain't no mobsters to me. I don't see no mobsters. No, doing group rituals and shit. And incest and shit. Low self esteem issues. Low self esteem issues. And how low can y'all go? I really want to know how low have y'all gone and how long y'all thought y'all was gonna be able to big chest carry on. Yeah, gone. It's gone, baby. Ain't nobody even worried about it. That's why I say y'all vision is the only one clouded. Quality time with your favorite person is a whole vibe and a love language. 23. Everything gonna be balanced out in God's time. Not no man or one that was supposed to be mine. No, God's time, baby. All this dumb shit. Everybody wants to be someone to someone by practicing the power of three in ancestry, even if it have to be a niece or a daddy to me. Like what? That's nasty stuff, right? So somebody sleeping with their niece and somebody sleeping with their daddy. You deserve to be treated like the king you are. You sure do. Yeah. You know I will, boo. You know I will. You know I will. For you I will. That's what I'm hearing now. It's going down, but the king, yeah, the king. I ain't say all these things. The king, baby. You deserve to be treated like the king you are. And you already know you got a star. You know. And you know who you are too. I don't know why all these other motherfuckers trying to come through. I ain't looking at you. Public service announcement. Public service announcement. It's gonna be made public. And when you love it, it's gotta be made public. For real. I mean, that's how you heal. Like you feel it's real. hmm Public service announcement, baby. Don't be afraid of the way you feel. Oh, my bad. We listen and we don't judge. Challenge. I can't handle it. Honestly, I thought I wanted to do when I did. I actually was like, okay, we can do it with it. And then I thought about it. I'm like, no, because some of y'all ain't gonna take credibility at all for what you did. You'll still try to come and talk and have shit hid. That's why I say put a lid on it. Put a lid on it, baby. Don't worry about it. She still has not healed. See what I'm saying? I'm good, man. The power of 3 and ancestry. She still has not healed. Even I can see. Family. It never be. I don't know about it. Don't never be healing and all that stuff. It's always a killing and shit. You don't never hear on TV. Well, we have these healing people over here, and these healing. No, not at all. You ain't never heard it. You ain't answer your call. What you talking about? We got somebody with a terminal illness out here. Power of 3 and ancestry. And now you got a terminal illness. Terminal incest will, get you there. That's why I say it's gonna be a lot of that everywhere. A lot of places, baby. The power of 3 and incest affects us all. It ain't just the ones that miss their call, baby. No, it affects us all. It do. That's why I say if it happened to you, I know it do. Well, it's supposed to, but okay. We'll put this on over this way, baby, because no. And I'm not in competition with no man for no man. Like I don't understand how I don't even understand how the women do think somebody in competition with you. This ain't even about no nigga boo. This for a king to come through. It is. It ain't about listen, baby. Listen, baby. I asked somebody that's it, in the men, in the women, in the women, just in the women. No, hoes. You ain't never met a real woman before. Hoes, baby. Your mama was a hoe. Your daddy, hoes. A lot of men never met a real woman before because all you know is hoes. It usually goes like their mama hoe, and they get a baby mama hoe, and the baby. It's just too many hoes. Too many hoes. It ain't no real. Child. I'm not in competition with no man that don't even know his mission for another man that ain't even kissing a woman. Child. I'll be glad when y'all be coming. I do. Structural steel. Something about you. Power of 3 and incest 2. Somebody work at structural steel, bro. Or work with structural steel. Whatever. I wish I would heal. God damn. The family abused their power with the CIA and other government officials. Like they did back when we was in Egypt. Same thing. Different names. Y'all soul will never change. That's why I say it don't be strange when y'all get up here and put all this dumbass shit on these messages, man. Because I know that a lot of y'all sick. It don't matter about all that old fake shit. We got not enough stuff to deal with. We do, bitch. Like y'all. Yeah, that there. Don't worry about it, baby. Love more and hate less. And the last card, while y'all trying to cover it up, it can't be. It won't be. No matter what y'all try to put out in the energy to project over here on me, it won't be covered up. Power 3 and incest. We gonna know about all that stuff and whoever gave it up and how y'all foot and everything about y'all. Y'all. Big, small, tall. Y'all. Incest people. Yeah. You ain't no need to put all that out here. No. The power of 3 in the industry of incest. It's about somebody back, and here we are talking about some goddamn incest. That's a motherfucker that like to sit back and touch on children like they do. And they come through with all that old other shit. That's how you know that's that bitch. Mm-hmm. Fucker sick, man. Just sick. Been sick since Egypt and before Egypt too. That's why I say I don't pay no attention to what y'all do, cause y'all gonna do it, and then God gonna get straight to it. So who you think gonna win in the very end? Okay. Anyway, that's the PSA. And then we want to say, who, who? Well, yeah, I'm gonna do a special tonight, boo. And then I'm gonna go do what I need to do. Yeah, I'm gonna do a special tonight, boo. Since they worry about this back that I got, boo. We finna see who that is talking to. Or who is that trying to talk to or through somebody else's name and shit. And watch me call out this raggedy bitch. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm looking at these toes. Hold on. Trying to wiggle them some out. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Now let's see what Big Back gotta say. Let's see. Who is that at the foreplay of that bend your back or whatever you said? Shit. I know it's somebody back. Who is that? Spirit. Hold on. The eyelashes about to be gone. Hold on, baby. Couple more strokes and we gonna take them off for you folks. Okay. Um, hold on. We trying to get out of that incest zone. Hold on, we get out of that incest zone. So we'll make sure we got this person on the phone. Somebody watch that person is watching me on their phone. Okay, that's the first thing they got going on. The one that came along and took about somebody back. Yeah, we finna see about that. They watching me on their phone right now. And we gonna see what's gonna go down. Well, whoever that clown was that just put that message up there. Just know that God is everywhere, even over there. So you over there, okay? So even over there, God is everywhere, watching you share that bullshit, and you about to get your motherfucking head split. That's what I get, head split. hmm Who is that? Let's see who that is, y'all. Let's see who is that. Who is that? Who is that? That's about to leave and ain't never coming back. I just heard that. About to leave and ain't never coming back. And you worried about somebody back, bitch, nigga, or whatever y'all be, hiding behind a damn TV, a PC, HP, PC. Okay, HP PC. Somebody HP PC. Okay, let's see. Who is this talking to me? Who is this talking to me with this fake identity? Let's see. Who is this talking to me under that fake identity? Let us see what they really be. Now, this is where we find out what people really be. But they think a name. I mean, names don't mean shit to me, baby. You could be the pretty, it don't mean nothing to me, baby. Not nothing to me. It don't mean nothing to me. It don't be what people say it be. We got three already jumped out. See what this person behind that page talking about. Let's see what they talking about. Y'all just go to that comment about that back, and that's what we finna look at. Let's look at that back. Let's see what kind of back they instead of falling out. I'm starting ready to fall us out, honey. What is this? Let's see. Who is that behind that page energy? Who is that behind that page energy, honey? Who is that? Ooh, we. Nasty as they want to be. I heard that. Nasty as they want to be. Who is bitch? Child, right here. And then these ones that fell out, child, we gonna get them up. Foster. Foster got something to do with whoever that is behind that page too. Foster Nelson got something to do with whoever that is behind that page. So there's somebody in my family that made them my own cage. hmm Somebody that want me caged made that page. There's some kin to Foster. It's supposed to be my stepdad, the one that I've been had. hmm Okay, Foster. hmm Who else is this? It says no escaping companies. Didn't I tell you somebody that's with that incest and shit? Somebody finna get their motherfucking wig split. No escaping karma around it, bitch. It ain't nowhere around it. You see that? It ain't nowhere around it, baby. Bad. Somebody got bad karma. That's why I said I'm gonna comment my nose at you. So that's one of them motherfuckers that's been with you. Oh, my ear itch. Yep. Close to their death. hmm Close to their death. Because they did that shit they self. They're incest. That's an ancestor. That's somebody that participated in some incest that said they miss. A Cain and Abel situation. Remember when them end up dead. And that's why you said somebody big. We talking about instant. We talking about very important matters. And you talking about my back matters, but not like that. I'm not worried about breaking my back. Like, come on, where you at? We'll find out that too. Like God, I already know, but oh yeah, you do. Oh yeah, you do, baby. A Cain and Abel situation. And then we got a Mark Anthony Jean. This is a man. Mark Anthony. Do you know what Mark Anthony did? Committed suicide. Ooh, like Jesus died. Judas. Oh shit. Like Judas died, bitch. So there's Judas behind that picture. Somebody that wanted to get with you. Ooh, child, my nose is itching. Somebody trying to escape karma. Could be Fausto or my mama. One of the two. Somebody definitely. A child, Fausto, is this you? Like, what the fuck? It says, has anyone told you that they love you lately and meant it? Yeah. 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 Anyway, let's move along. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it says good news on the court case. Thank you. That's that good news on the court. A hater right here. This is a hater. NBA player. An NBA player. Somebody that's connected to an NBA player. He's married to destroy her. Not for love. It's a man. Up here acting like a bitch again. A man. But, ooh, Cain and Abel friends. One of them mans that came back again when Cain and Abel was in sin. Everybody say, keep on coming back again, do the same thing, man. Sit y'all head down. Some fucking clowns fucking around. Don't want nobody to put it down in the time that y'all men fuck around. Go on now. Go on now. Go on now. I'm serious. Go ahead. He married to destroy her, not for love. By somebody back. Child. No need to worry. It ages you. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not worried, boo. Somebody that want me worried too. I ain't worried. No, baby. Because I already know that shit that y'all do is crazy. See that somebody want me to shut up talking about incest and stuff. Somebody want me to shut up talking about incest and stuff. Foster. 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 You see, foe toe off the hoe. That's why I say, folks, you don't even really know, honey. Oh, and then, yeah, that car flew up there. Somebody didn't kill somebody before. Somebody smothered her. Somebody connected to Foster. Then they try to act like they were mad because they lost her, but they smothered her. See what I'm saying? This is what I say. It was somebody for sure. Anytime comments and stuff, and we talking about a serious matter, and somebody trying to make it some other chatter, it's because they doubted. They doubt. They doubt. In whatever matter we talking about. And whoever this is, you finna get your ass taken out. For real. Because you ain't healed and talking about killed and all that. That's why you about to be killed. For real. Then killed somebody too. It says smothered her, boo. The fuck? That's why I say you can tell when a motherfucker fucked up. Fucked up ass motherfucker. Cancer. What is it? Cancer? Pisces or a Scorpio. There you go. And Foster is a Cancer. Somebody got an answer for this, Foster. I don't give a fuck what the fuck y'all got going on. Like I said, bitch, you better be strong. You and Cynthia better go on. Yeah, Cynthia too. Very disorderly conduct, boo. You see that? You see that? Very disorderly. They gonna split your head. They already said they gonna split your head. Anybody with that incest, you gonna automatically be dead. But they gonna split your head. Whoever said my back, watch your motherfucking neck. Yeah, do that. Ian Pamela, it's gonna be on the news. I told you this incest news is gonna be on the news. Anybody that even participated in the shit, and that was one of them that said that. Throwing that much shade, you should be a tree. That's why I say I don't know why y'all to be trying to play with the energy and then know God behind me. So, yeah, I don't even know. You ain't gotta care. Throwing that much shade, you should be a tree and quit making up on pages, motherfucker. When that ain't me, no, making up pages and shit. That ain't even your real name, but you should have Foster Nelson up there or Cynthia Nelson or whoever you is with Foster. Foster and Cynthia, y'all looking very foolish right now. Very foolish right now. He will never tell the truth, even if it kills him. You're gonna get killed, and that's for real. Killed. Cause Foster ain't healed. How them chords go together? How them colors go together on these chords? Okay, that part. That's why I say I know my chord Foster. So y'all gonna be going to a funeral soon. Yeah, that y'all might well gonna make room. Mm-hmm. Too easily convinced. Anybody can convince y'all and shit. So anybody that work with Foster and them and shit. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of food. Wait. It's gonna be about 3. Yeah, in the family. Yeah, yeah. At least 3. The power of 3. Said not his daughter, and he don't know. But I even thought that before. Cause how everybody else go, but she don't go. Oh yeah, Foster, I know. Yeah, I know. We ain't talking about me not being your daughter. I already knew I wasn't your daughter. I'm talking about your other daughter that you said was your daughter. That's why I say y'all gotta be smarter when y'all be claiming folks as y'all daughters. Incest. Yeah. That's why I say y'all gotta watch y'all shit right here. Y'all really do. Be careful who you play with, cause everybody ain't playing. That's why I say I don't approve incest in none of the land. I don't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't care who it is. I don't. Mm-mm. That's why I say all that playing y'all doing, it's gonna ruin y'all family. It is. Cause when you go, somebody else ain't gonna want to live. It is. Mm-hmm. He used black magic. She used black magic too. That's why I say, Cynthia, I see you up here in Las Vegas, boo. Yeah, we see through, baby. We're told the X-ray. Mm-hmm. Gardner, all the people connected to the power of 3 and incest too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And want power and shit. But how you gonna have power if y'all sick? You can't get power with that. Power don't come with sickness and disease. No, nigga, please. It don't come with sickness and disease. Never had cancer a lie. And that's who I see in my eye. My mother told that lie. That's why I say, no, I'm not gonna die, baby. Y'all can try, but no, I'm not gonna die, baby. Pastor, you need to be ashamed of yourself. That's why I say I would not call nobody else to my daddy and shit. No, no. I don't want my daddy sick. Mm-mm. Beverly Sue, Foster, and their crew out here trying to find y'all something safe to do. If I was you, I really would. I'm serious, I really would. Anyway, in May 1888, African American inventor Matthew A. Charney received a U.S. patent for his invention of the tricycle. Stealing money and shit. Yeah, that's why they trying to cover it. That's all. That's all. Foster, Sue, Cynthia too, and the rest of the crew. You know what I'm telling y'all? This how family do now. This how family do you. Your own mother too. Child, a down low man in this situation. So Foster, he ain't came out yet. You know what it say? He ain't came out yet. So this down low man ain't came out yet. So they get and make all these posts and dumbass shit because he ain't came out yet. That's why I said, didn't I tell y'all it's always somebody that come on here on these very important messages. Very important for people that are important, not for unimportant people. You feel me? Yeah. But they come on here and say all this little crazy stuff, or we'll talk about this and that. No, baby, we talking about us. All that crazy stuff don't even matter. That's why I say if y'all got children and shit, at least hear their chatter. Cause y'all that shit don't matter. That's why I say, baby, the splatter of blood that is about to be. And you on about my back on me? Like, bitch, it is sick. But okay, that's some shit y'all also gotta deal with. The sickness and disease. And bad knees. Yeah. I told you these men don't want to talk about it. I'm talking about, but it's coming out. It's got to. Y'all can't keep on doing people like y'all want to. No, a bunch of hidden enemies that's not hidden. Like, right, like, Foster, I know I'm not your daughter. Yeah, you should have followed a little harder. You feel me? Like, no, fuck out of here, dog. For real, weird ass nigga, man. I'm talking about for real. When I say family are supposed to be, yeah, nobody ain't fooling me. Loves going fishing. He love going fishing too. That's why I say, Foster, they gonna do you. Your fishes too. They gonna do you, boo. I'm just warning you. I'm telling you, your daughters, your mother, they gonna be ooh wee from the sight that they gonna have to see. Do you know how bad incest be? From the sight they gonna have to see. It's ooh. Mm-mm. We got he gonna be fucked up. Fucked up. Because he didn't get enough of incest and shit. Like, why would you want to come on here talking about a bad bitch and we talking about incest and shit? That's how you know people get upset. Oh, I'm upset. Don't talk about that. We'll talk about your bad. Foster, go heal before you get killed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you and Cynthia down there, find y'all something safe to do. And yeah, you too, Beverly, son. Because it's no comments, no presidents, or nobody can stop it. Like, drop it. Golly. That's how incest be, though, baby. That's how it be. That's how bad they been fighting and fight. We don't talk about it. We just gonna pretend and child, this shit had come to an end. It ain't no more motherfucking pretend. It's the end. Except that friend, twins, wherever y'all been. And I'm finna go lay my head down again, child. I ain't got time. I don't. And Foster, you won't. Because you can't because I'm not your daughter. You gotta be a little smarter. I'm not your daughter. Mm-hmm. Y'all lay on down on that one, child. I'm gonna get myself together too. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, boo. Will you? Oh, okay.